Okay, guys, this is revision lesson 2. Um, Thank you for those of you who did the work yesterday. Keep it coming, guys. I know this might not be the most fun thing, but it's so beneficial for you. So keep it going, okay? So today's criteria is 4.2 and 4.3, so stuff we've done recently, and also um, some Unit 1 stuff of decriminalisation and being able to evaluate 2 methods of campaigning. So take the time you need to go through this criteria. So remember 4.2, can you define what mores or mores, norms and social values are, give examples, how it's linked to changes. So you can use your change in attitudes to LGBT community, discrimination, drink driving, that kind of stuff, okay? That's where I want you to kind of go with. 4.3 is what we did last week. So making sure you know how campaigns, what they did and how they changed, and are they good and bad, and then what is decriminalisation and 2 methods of campaigning. Okay, so that's very much linked to what your controlled assessment was on. So spend your 30 minutes, see how, or more, see how you get on. So the questions today are longer questions. They seem to have like one of the sections which are more longer questions. So first question, what is explain examples? Sorry, come on, Kev, speak. Explain with examples what is meant by the term decriminalisation. So obviously there's a term there, so we're going to define it, okay, for a couple of marks, and then examples. Where do you reckon the examples will be? Yes, there'll be some in the scenario, but if you know others, that will be fine as well. So question B, evaluate 2 campaign methods that may be used to campaign for change. So what does evaluate mean? Yes, good or bad things. So tell me a good thing about something and a bad thing about something else. Okay, so try and explain them if you can. That would be spectacular. So C, the wording for C is quite weird. So explain how social values, norms and mores may impact on policy development. So define the terms and then link it to attitude changes, norms in society, okay, the morality of things. We know it's not good to drink drive anymore. We know it's not good to discriminate. It's more normal to see people from different backgrounds now than it was 70 years ago. It's more normal to have more people in the LGBT community. So it's a mini essay. Okay, so just go for it. Okay, and just make sure you link it to the policy developments. How are things changed? And then D, discuss campaigns that resulted in change in law. Try and do a different one from the question last week. Okay, so remember, tell me about the campaigns. What do they do? A good and a bad thing. Okay, so you have 35 minutes, okay, to do these. And here's your scenario with the questions. Good luck. Have fun. So, just as the last session, I want you to mark them. Please do this. Some of you had a real good go at doing this. Okay, it's a good learning tool. Just found out there should be a capital there on give. Bad grammar. Okay, so tell me, so mark it, what you did well, what you could do to improve it, and kind of give the actual number. Okay, so looking at them, so explain with examples what it meant by decriminalisation. So here, if you look at the good marks, answer provide a detailed explanation with 1 or more examples and what's meant by the term. So make sure you have got your definition. So these are some of the things you could have talked about here. Okay. Like I say, sometimes what we have in our notes is slightly different to what the examiner has written, but it all means the same thing, and we're all happy to go either way. So question B, evaluate the 2 methods. So answers that evaluate in detail 2 campaign methods that may be used to campaign for change. So explaining is really important. Examples. Okay, make sure you've done both. So kind of see it as like a 3 mark for each one. That's what I would do. For C, so there's the next slide will tell you with some examples, but Answer, explain with detail how values, norms and mores impact biology development. Answer well structured, clearly expressed with specialist terms are used. So depends on kind of what you want here. So some of the examples is the changing attitudes towards LGBT. We didn't do cigarette smoking or domestic abuse or assisted dying because not much has changed here. So you can talk about people more tolerant to differences in people's sexuality. Attitude changes and discrimination. Okay, so using your brain there, this is going to be a hard one to mark, but go for it. Okay, and then question D, one we've seen before. Okay, so again, think of 4 marks for each one, describing a campaign, what happened, and then a good and a bad thing for the other 2 marks. Okay, so upload these answers on, just carry on the same document. Okay, add them onto it with your marking and everything, and then upload that to the assignment on Teams, please. Thank you, guys.